Good morning, Southwest Florida. I'm Hannah Wallis. This Naples Herald Morning Report is brought to you by RP2 USA, the only local Google Premier partner in Southwest Florida. This morning, we'll tell you about a new Lee County School Board policy, a change in death penalty policy, and more. Today is Wednesday, August 23rd, and this is the Morning Report. Lee County School Board members advanced a policy that would allow properly secured firearms to be stored in vehicles on district campuses on Tuesday. According to board member Stephen Tuber, who originally asked the board to consider the change during discussions in July, the policy would bring the district in line with the state regulations that allow for an exemption to the no weapon restriction on campus, as long as the firearm is properly encased and stored inside a vehicle. Tuber explained that without the change, even a resident has properly secured a firearm inside a locked vehicle in compliance with state statutes. If that vehicle is searched, there could be serious consequences for the owner. Board member Chris Patrica questioned Tuber about what would happen in different scenarios during which an individual would remove a secured weapon from a car. Tuber explained that the change in policy would not allow individuals to remove or carry a firearm outside of a properly secured vehicle. Patrica also asked if the policy would extend to current students who were over 18. Board member Keith Martin confirmed that the policy would extend that exemption to anyone over 18. For more details on the story, go to naplesherald.com. Florida's death penalty hiatus is slated to end Thursday when the state plans to execute the first death row prisoner in more than 19 months. But the execution of Mark James Assay won't just be the first lethal injection since early 2016 in a state that was killing death row prisoners at a record-breaking pace until a U.S. Supreme Court ruling effectively put Florida's death penalty on hold. It will also be the first execution anywhere in the country using an untested triple-drug lethal injection procedure. Assay has spent nearly 3 decades on death row after being convicted in the 1987 shooting deaths of 2 men in downtown Jacksonville. Governor Rick Scott initially signed a death warrant for Assay in January 2016, but not long afterwards, in a case known as Hearst v. Florida, the U.S. Supreme Court struck down the state's death penalty sentencing system as unconstitutional because it gave too much power to judges instead of juries. For more details and the rest of this story, go to leeherald.com. The continually increasing cost of construction materials and personnel are the primary reasons the Bonita Springs High School project is over budget, according to Executive Director of Operational Planning Mark Mora. Lee County School Board members heard a presentation by district staff on Monday seeking additional funding to complete the new high school in Bonita Springs. Mora said that about $14 million will be needed to complete the school, bringing the cost from the original estimate of about $50 million to the new total of just over $61 million. District staff set out to explain the issues that led to the over-budget project, but Chief Operations Officer told the board that these were not excuses and that he recognized that mistakes had been made along the way. According to district staff, costs of non-residential construction have risen sharply over the last 3 years at an average rate of 6.3% annually. New school construction costs were up an average of 8.8% annually during the same period, and the increase exists both on the labor and materials side. 87% of the additional funding needed to finish the school came from the increase in the cost of construction. It was suggested to the board that the money to finish the project should be borrowed as opposed to taken out of cash on hand, as that might impact the process of the district's next major construction project. For more on this story, go to naplesherald.com. And that was the Morning Report for today. I'm Hannah Wallis. The Morning Report airs Monday through Friday at 8 a.m. right here at naplesherald.com. And don't forget to check out our lunch break that also airs Monday through Friday at 12 p.m. Thank you so much for watching and enjoy the rest of your day.